Welcome to Onca Wildlife Centre, where in today's video we are building for the maned wolf and giant anteater mix, and also we had some new arrivals and Sylvia Martinez has a little bit of a tour for you guys. As you are seeing just now, you are seeing the tour of the new wetland dome that has been added to Onca Wildlife Centre. Sylvia Martinez is the head director of the crocodilians and also the Bairds tapir down at the end. This is to help conserve the important flooded forest in South America, which does bring vital ecosystems to other species as well, not just these three, and this also includes some endangered and still some very vulnerable species, such as the river dolphins that rely on these for some new fish and nutrients that come out of these. So moving on to our new rival, Ashleen Finch is exciting to announce that we had two giant otter pups arrive at the zoo, being born from our female and male giant otters. So do bear in mind, if you have any name suggestions for the two young, be sure to leave them down in the comments and I'll be sure to name them right away, so first come first serve. Sadly, with a wildfire outbreak that occurred in parts of the North or South America, in the grasslands and some of the wetlands as well, which can happen by the way, there was a group of many poachers that set ablaze to surrounding agriculture through slash and burn methods to create some new land, which sadly led to a pair of giant anteaters and also a pair of maned wolves to be displaced from their habitat, and also many others, including jaguars and lots of different species of monkeys and insects and all sorts that sadly have had to be rehabilitated back into the wild through Onca Wildlife Centre. Onca Wildlife Centre isn't just the only one, there are many zoological facilities around South America helping us out. So, in return, Onca Wildlife Centre is helping to raise the conservation and also build the new habitat for these guys. Now the story's over, I would just like to quickly move on to my inspiration for today's video, as I think inspiration is one of the most important parts of how you find it, how you get it and stuff like that. So in fact, this habitat isn't actually based on any sort of zoo or anything like that. It's based off a picture I found off of Google, which is like this little stream that's got lots of these plants and it's like a cliff face, and there's this rock coming over which is inspired by my friend's new builds on his channel for his, I think it was like snow monkeys, Japanese macaques, and yeah, those guys had this sort of structure with a temple in the middle, and I really liked the idea, so I nabbed it from him, and I'm using it as sort of an archway, which I think wraps in nicely with this whole area, and also it's a cool little thing that is there. And there's also a tunnel, which I did see when I went to Chester Zoo. The anteaters had a indoor area and they were all curled up, and I thought it was quite a cool idea if I have the indoor area be a tunnel, as it's a bit of like the ants go through tunnels, but now the anteaters going through tunnels as well. So that's kind of the idea I had. I kind of came out of that one. I didn't find any zoos that have tunnels like that, but in this centre we have the burrow tunnel, which is quite important, so this kind of helps as well, kind of bring it all together and stuff like that. For some of the off-work camera I haven't done too much, but I will start theming the surrounding area. There's a large gap in between the two domes we have built, the Madagascar dome and the wetland dome, and also between the monkeys, sloths and the one new habitat we're currently building now, which I will fill in off camera as well. Also, I'd like to say sorry that this video is a little bit later. I think it's been about a week since my last one. I've just been super busy with college and stuff like that, so I haven't really had time to kind of sit down and play this game for a while. And it's probably going to be the same with Planet Coaster 2. I know there was a new update that came out, I think it was today, so I'm hoping that will bring some improvements for me to kind of improve and speed up the pace of that as well, because that does take me a while to film those episodes. So do bear in mind that the next one might be a little bit longer to come out as well. Just because I'm super busy at the minute, and especially near Christmas time, it'd be nice to have a little bit of time to myself and stuff like that. And I've also been playing a new game. I don't know if you heard of Marvel Rivals, but I've been playing that with my friends. So yeah, been super interrupted and stuff like that. But I'm back at it again, and I will be doing little bits over the week like I have been doing with this one here. So in today's video I am just going to be doing the giant anteater facts, as I'm probably going to build for the main dwarf in a future episode, just because I want to build a grassland zoo soon, and the main dwarf is part of the grasslands animal pack, so it's got to be included within that. So the giant anteater is part of a family which is made up of four, it being the largest one, which it reaches lengths of 6 to 8 feet. It's obviously found in Central and South America, and they are known as an edentate species, which means they have no teeth and they rely on their very long tongues to sort of lap up ants and termites out of sort of burrows and mounds, which we even have at the facility at Onca Wildlife Centre. They can eat up to 30,000 ants and termites every single day, which can make them very hard to feed, but in captivity they usually use some sort of combination of a carnivore diet or some like leaf eater pellets, which are quite common. This can often be sort of put into a tube like a pasty form so they can lick it up instead, and it's actually quite common for them to be fed sort of like the treats in like liquid form. I'm pretty sure they do use some sort of, it's not like peanut butter, but that sort of, if you think about it like that, the peanut butter for anteaters basically, which is quite interesting. I couldn't find if they do use any sort of cut up, like they mush termites, or they actually have ever fed them termites or anything like that. But in my opinion, I think it's quite funny that they even had them in captivity, comparing that, you know, they're not particularly meant to be good to have in captivity due to them only eating insects and stuff like that. It is the end of today's video, so I do hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more. If you want to be named after one of the giant otter pups, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. See you soon, bye!